Welcome again, Dhamma friends. Let's begin. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. I wanted to talk a little bit about my background when it comes to Buddhism, and this video specifically will be about who I guess I consider my teachers. Like most of us Westerners, I am not lucky to be very close to any type of monastery or monastics that I can, be a student of, or visit with and talk to on a daily or a regular basis. So a lot of my training has been on my own, through my own sources, through reading books. When I first found Theravada Buddhism, and that's Theravada is the type of school that I subscribe to, and that can be something that I talk about in another video. When I first found that Theravada, and I decided that that was me, and it always had been me, and I wanted to really learn more. And I had known about the basics of Buddhism at that time. This is going back about 5 years, but I wanted to really learn, really get into it. And I had found a series by Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi, who is a monk who lives up in New York, and at the Baus Buddhist World Monastery, and he also teaches at the Bodhi Monastery up in Lafayette, New Jersey. But I found he did he had a 10-hour course that was recorded back in the 80s. And I believe it was the Buddha's Teaching as It Is. I think that's what it's called, but it's a 10-hour audio course, and he goes over all the basic stuff. So in a lot of ways, Bhikkhu Bodhi was my first teacher. My primary learning teacher in terms of when it comes to Buddhism. And Bhikkhu Bodhi continues to be a teacher of mine, in that I've never met Bhikkhu Bodhi. And him being the first person I necessarily learned from, I did grow an attachment to him, and him being a teacher at the Bodhi Monastery in Lafayette, which is only about 2 hours from me. Multiple times I attempted to go up there, with not necessarily the specific intent of meeting Bhikkhu Bodhi. I wanted to do a Dhamma talk and meditate and meet all the monastics, but I wanted to meet Bhikkhu Bodhi, and he's taught me about expectations in life and how life goes. I've never met him, because every time I've been out there, when he was supposed to be there, he was sick or something like that. So that's just life. So if I never meet him in this life, that's fine. Now, going about a year and a half ago, I started finding videos from Ajahn Brahm, who's a British monk who, when he was a teacher when he was young, about my age, maybe a little bit younger, he went to Thailand, became a monk, and he's been a monk ever since. And he teaches out of Buddhist Society of Western Australia, Dhammaloka in Australia, Perth. And he, as far as I can tell, that Buddhist Society of Western Australia is the first group to really put their weekly Dhamma talks, which is, the tradition is Friday nights is meditation and a Dhamma talk. So they put, every Friday, they put his Dhamma talk on YouTube. Now they actually do it live, and you can watch it live and type in your questions that he can answer. But I started watching his videos, and he became like another teacher to me too. Through him, I found out about being able to let go, and being kind to your body, being kind to your mind. And I've actually come to corroborate a lot of what he said with many other monastics. There's a great channel on YouTube called DhammaTube, which is primarily through the Theravada school perspective, but it has many monastics on there, and they all pretty much say the same thing. And my third teacher, as it would, the only teacher that I could say I've ever met, but again, he's not necessarily a true teacher in the teacher-student tradition, is Bhante Gunaratana, who I had a chance to watch a lot of his videos, and I was able to go over Thanksgiving, do a 5-day retreat with him at the Pavana Society, the Forest Monastery in West Virginia. So, you know, there's also some monastics that I go, like in Princeton, that I talk to a little bit and get the Dhamma talks from, but I don't necessarily have a true teacher-student relationship where there's a one-on-one, you know, education, a one-on-one dialogue. And I think for most Westerners that's probably true. Through the Buddhist Center, which is on Second Life, Buddhist Center is great because it's a virtual Sangha, it's a virtual group of Buddhists, and you can be from anywhere on the planet and you can log on, you can attend talks from monastics. I do some stuff on there like meditation and Dhamma talks and stuff like that, and you can have a Sangha, have a community with you every day. So that's a good option for those of us who don't have that daily interaction. So the biggest thing, though, that I've come to find out is that the biggest teacher is life itself, is truth. And if you're able to really look at that, if you're able to have that situational awareness, that ability to see when life is teaching you a lesson, then that's a big plus in my book. I think that's something that I do have the ability to see. I kind of, even before I really got into Buddhism, a lot of things in life I tried to take as a lesson rather than something that was happening that was bad or good or something like that. So I guess I just wanted to give you guys a little intro into who my teachers are and what my Buddhist experience is like. So once again, thank you, and much metta to you all. Sukhi Hantu, may you be happy.